Continuing our review, here in question 13, we're asked to calculate the number of shares outstanding if 80,000 shares are authorized, 30,000 shares are unissued, and 5,000 shares are in the Treasury. You'll recall that we have to disclose, when we do a beautiful shareholders' equity section, how many shares are authorized by the corporate charter, how many shares are issued, and how many shares are outstanding, meaning held outside of the company by external shareholders. Now, the difference between authorized and issued are those shares that are unissued. And the difference between the shares issued and the shares outstanding are the treasury stock. In other words, the shares that are that were purchased by the company and the outside stock market or financial markets and held themselves. So the number of shares authorized in this case were 80,000. 30,000 are unissued. So the number of shares issued must be 50,000. Those 5,000 shares held in the Treasury are held by the company themselves, so the shares that are outstanding with external shareholders is the difference, or 45,000 shares. Number 14 says when cash dividend is declared, there are 3 dates involved. There's the date of declaration, when the board of directors votes, where we debit the contra shareholders equity account called cash dividend or dividend, in this case for $5,000, and credit a current liability account called cash dividends payable or dividends payable for $5,000. There's the date of record when you make the list of who's going to receive the dividend, because that's who gets it. If you own the stock on that day, you get the dividend, but there's no entry. And finally, the date of payment, when the checks are mailed out to those shareholders that own the stock as of the date of record. And on that date, we debit cash dividends payable, the current liability account, and you credit cash for the $5,000. Yeah, you should.